Dixit Dominus Domino Reo, sede ad extris meis. Dominus a patria filio, confregit in die resue reges. Dominus ad extris tuis, confregit in die resue consider the doubtful once again. There's Ermengarde.
Reverend Mother, there's no doubt about Ermengarde. The religious life is no place for the pious.
You mean the pretentiously pious Sister Berta. There's Christina, and there's Maria.
Well, after last night, I feel there could be no doubt in the Reverend Mother's mind about Maria.
I gave her permission to leave the abbey for the day.
I told you, Sister Berta.
Are they?
Reverend Mother, I've brought Maria. She's waiting.
Sister Sophia, the mistress of the postulants and the mistress of the novices do not see eye to eye about Maria. How do you feel about her?
Oh, I love her very dearly, but she always seems to be in trouble, doesn't she?
Exactly what I say. She climbs the tree and scrapes her knee. Her dress has got a tear. She waltzes on her way to mass and whistles on the stand. And underneath her window she has curlers in her hair. I even heard her singing in the abbey. She's always late for chapel and the penitence is real. She's always late for everything except for every meal. I hate to have to say it, but I'm very firmly feel. Maria's got an answer to the abbey. I'd like to say a word in her behalf.
Then say it, Sister Margareta.
Maria makes me laugh. How do you solve a problem like Maria?
How do you catch a cloud and pin it down?
How to find a word that means Maria? A clown.
Many a thing you know you'd like to tell her. Many things she ought to understand. How do you stay? Ask all you say. How do you keep away the promised land?
Oh, how do you solve a problem like Maria?
How do you hold a
When I'm with her, I'm confused, out of focus and bemused, and I never know exactly where I am.
Unpredictable as weather, she's as flighty as a feather.
She's a darling,
She's a demon.
she's a lamb. She'll unmasquerade you, catch her rival on his throne and
She could throw a whirling dervish out of whirl.
She is gentle, she's a riddle, she's a charm, she's a headache, she's an angel,
She's a girl.
How do you solve a problem like Maria? How do you catch a cloud and pin it down? How do you find a word that means Maria?
A clown.
Many a thing you know you'd like to tell her. Many a thing she ought to understand. Ask what you say.
How do you keep away the promised land?
Oh, how do you solve a problem like Maria? How do you hold a moonbeam in your hand?
Reverend Mother, may I just
Now,
say...
my children, I think I should talk to Maria instead of about her. I am grateful to you all. Ave, come here, my child. Sit down, Maria. I want to talk to you. Yes, about last night. Reverend Mother, I was on my knees most of the night because I was late. And after you'd been so kind and given me permission to leave. It wasn't about you being late, Maria. I must have awakened half the abbey before Sister Margareta heard me and opened the gate. Maria, very few of us were asleep. We could only think that you had lost your way, and to be lost at night on that mountain. Reverend Mother, I couldn't be lost on that mountain. That's my mountain. I was brought up on it. It was that mountain that brought me to you. Oh? When I was a little girl, I used to come down the mountain, climb a tree, and look over into your garden. I'd see the sisters at work, and I'd hear them sing on the way to Vespers. Many times I went back up that mountain in the dark, singing all the way. And that brings up another transgression. I was singing yesterday, and I was singing without your permission.
Moria, it's only here in the Abbey that there is a rule about singing.
That's the hardest rule of all for me. Sister Margaretta's always reminding me, but too late, after I've started singing.
And the day in the garden when you were singing at the top of your voice.
But Mother, it's that kind of song.
When I came to the window, you saw me and stopped.
Yes, that's been on my mind ever since it happened.
It's been on my mind, too. I wish you hadn't stopped. I used to sing that song when I was a child, and I can't quite remember. Please.
Raindrops on roses and whiskers on kittens, bright copper kettles and warm woolen mittens, brown paper packages tied up with strings. These are a few of my favorite things. Cream-colored ponies and crisp apple strudels, doorbells and sleigh bells and schnitzel with noodles, wild geese that fly with the moon on their wings. These are a few of my favorite things. Girls in white dresses with blue satin sashes, snowflakes that stay on my nose and eyelashes, silver white winters that melt into springs. These are a few of my favorite things. When the dawn bites, when the bee stings, when I feel sad, I simply remember my favorite things, and then I don't feel so bad.
Raindrops on roses and whiskers on kittens, bright copper kettles and warm woolen mittens, brown paper packages tied up with strings. These are a few of my favorite things. Cream-colored ponies and crisp apple strudels, doorbells and sleigh bells and schnitzel with noodles, wild geese that fly with the moon on their wings. These are a few of my favorite things. Girls in white dresses with blue satin sashes, snowflakes that stay on my nose and eyelashes, silver white winters that melt into springs. These are a few of my favorite things. When the dawn bites, when the bee stings, when I'm feeling sad, I simply remember my favorite things, and then I don't feel so bad.
When the dawn bites, when the bee stings, when I'm feeling sad, I simply remember my favorite things, and then I don't feel so bad. Oh, Mother, we were both singing at the top of our voices.
You're right, it is that kind of a song.
And singing it always makes me feel better. Mother, where did you learn that song?
I was brought up in the mountains myself. Maria. In spite of what you saw over the Abbey wall, you weren't prepared for the way we live, were you?
No, but I pray and I try
What is the most important lesson you've learned here?
to find out what is the will of God and to do it.
Even if it's hard to accept.
Even then,
Maria, the dress you wore when you first came to us, is that still in the robing room?
why, no, Mother. I'm sure that's been given to the poor. Sister Margaretta says that when we enter the Abbey, our worldly Reverend Mother, why do you ask? Maria, it seems to be the will of God that you leave us. Leave? Leave here? Oh, no, Mother, please, no. Only for a while, Maria. Don't send me away, Mother, please. This is what I want. This is my life. But are you truly ready for it? Perhaps if you go out into the world again for a time, you will return to us knowing what we expect of you, and that we do expect it. I know what you expect, Mother, and I'll do it, I promise. Maria. If it is the will of God, where am I to go? There's a family of 7 children. You like children, you're very good with them. They need a governess until September. Until September? Captain Von Trapp expects you this afternoon. He's a fine man and a brave one. He's given the Maria Theresa Medal for heroism in the Adriatic. A captain in the Navy? Oh, Mother, he'll be very strict. You're not being sent to his battleship. God bless you, Maria. Reverend Mother, have I your permission to sing? Yes, my child.
Yes, sir.
I was calling the housekeeper and she didn't answer.
You know why? She sometimes doesn't hear us, sir.
I'm sorry, sir. I was answering the telephone. Good day, sir. We're happy to have you home again.
Why did the last governess leave?
Who knows? She just said, I've had enough of this, and walked out.
Why? Was Louisa playing tricks on her again, putting toads in her bed?
Well, she didn't complain of that, sir.
There's another one coming today, and this one can't walk out.
Oh?
Yes, she's coming from Nonberg Abbey with orders to stay until September.
I hope you'll be home for a time, sir.
Just until tomorrow. The telephone call, was it for me?
No, sir, it was for Franz. But before you arrived, there was a call from Vienna. Frau Schrader, I have the number in the pantry.
I know that number. Oh, I should be back in about a month with some guests.
Yes, sir. Do you know how many, sir?
Just 2. Herr Detweiler.
Ah, Herr Detweiler.
And Frau Schrader.
Who wants to be on the telephone?
It was the post office. They have a telegram for you. It will be delivered at 7 o'clock.
7 o'clock? That gives me 5 hours to be nervous.
Was that scatterbrain
everyone delivering telegrams.
That's one thing people are saying. If the Germans did take over Austria, we'd have efficiency.
Don't let the captain hear you say that. He didn't whistle for us when his wife was alive.
He's being the captain of a ship again.
I can't bear being whistled for. It's humiliating.
In the Imperial Navy, the bosun always whistled for us.
But I wasn't in the Imperial Navy.
Too bad. You could have made a fortune. You will wait here.
Captain Von Trapp, you are Fräulein.
Maria Rayner.
Now, Fräulein, as your duties here. Turn around, please. Turn around. Before the children meet you, you will put on another dress.
But I haven't any other dress. When we enter the Abbey, our worldly clothes are given to the poor.
What about this one?
The poor didn't want this one.
This is what you would call a worldly dress?
It belonged to our last postulant. I would have made myself another dress, but I wasn't given time. I can make my own clothes.
Good. I'll see that you're given some material. Today, if possible. Now, Fräulein, you will be in charge of my children. There are 7 of them. You'll find out how far they have progressed in their studies and carry on from there. Each morning will be spent in the classroom, each afternoon they march. You'll see that at all times they conduct themselves with orderliness and decorum. The first rule in this house is discipline.
Yes, sir!
This is your new Fräulein, Fräulein Marie. As I sound your signal, you will step forward and repeat your name. You, Fräulein, will listen and learn their signals so that you can call them when you want them.
Liesel.
Friedrich.
Louisa.
Kurt.
Brigitta. Marta. Greta.
Now, Fräulein, let's see how well you listened.
I won't have to whistle for them, Reverend Captain. What I mean is, I'll be with them all the time.
Not on all occasions. This is a large house and a large estate. They have been taught to come only when they hear their signal. Now, when I want you, this is what you will hear.
Ah! You won't have to trouble, sir. Because I couldn't answer to a whistle.
Why, that's nonsense. Everyone in this house answers to a whistle. I'll show you.
Yes, sir.
This is my orderly, my butler, the new governess, Fräulein Marie.
Yes, sir?
That is my executive officer, Frau Schmidt, the housekeeper, Fräulein Marie. Please see to it that her room is ready.
Yes, sir.
Now, I will leave you with the children. You are in command.
Pardon me, sir. I don't know how to address you.
You will call me Captain.
Thank you, Captain. I forgot to return this whistle to you, Captain, I won't need it, Captain. But, now that there's just us, would you tell me your names again? And tell me how old you are? Now, you're...
Dress right! Dress! Ready, front. I'm Lisa. I'm 16 years old and I don't need a governess.
I'm glad you told me. We'll just be friends.
I'm Friedrich. I'm 14. I'm a boy.
Boy? Why, you're almost a man.
I'm Brigitte.
You didn't tell me how old you are. Louisa.
I'm Brigitte. She's Louisa and she's 13 years old and you're smart. I'm 9 and I think your dress is the ugliest one I ever saw.
You mustn't say anything like that.
Why not? Don't you think it's ugly?
Even if I did think so, I wouldn't say so. I'm Kurt, and I'm 11, almost.
Oh, that's a nice age to be. 11 almost.
I'm Marta, and I'm going to be 7 on Tuesday, and I'd like a pink parasol.
Pink's my favorite color, too. And you're Gretel. I'm going to tell you something. I've never been a governess before. How do I start?
You mean you don't know anything about being a governess?
No.
Well, the first thing you have to do is tell Father to mind his own business.
No, Louisa, don't. I like her.
What's in here?
Oh, my guitar.
What is it ready for?
For when we all sing together.
We don't sing.
Of course you sing. Everybody sings. What songs do you know?
We don't know any songs.
You don't? No. Oh, well, now I know where to start. I'm going to teach you how to sing. Let's start at the very beginning. A very good place to start. When you read, you begin with
A, B, C.
when you sing, you begin with do, re, mi. Do, re, mi. Do, re, mi. The first 3 notes just happen to be do, re, mi. Do, re, mi. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti. Come, I'll make it easier for you. Listen. Do, a deer, a female deer. Re, a drop of golden sun. Mi, a name I call myself. Fa, a long, long way to run. So, a needle pulling thread. La, a note to follow. So, ti, a drink with jam and bread. That will bring us back to do. Oh, oh, oh. A deer, a female deer. Re, a drop of golden sun. Mi, a name I call myself. Fa, a long, long way to run. So, I need a pulling thread. La, a note to follow. So, ti, a drink with jam and bread. That will bring us back to do.
A deer, a female deer. Red, a drop of golden sun. Me, a name I call myself. But a long way to run. So I need a pulling thread. La, a note to follow. So tea, a drink with jam and bread. That will bring us back to do.
Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do.
So now.
Is that what you call a song? Do, re, mi, fa, so, and so on?
No. Do, re, mi, fa, so, and so on are only the tools we use to build a song. Once we have these notes in our heads, we can sing a million different tunes.
How?
By mixing them up. Listen.
Every year, exactly on this day, he always gets a birthday telegram from his sister.
You see, you are wonderful.
Can I come again tomorrow night?
Ralph, you can't be sure you're going to have a telegram to deliver here tomorrow night.
I could come here by mistake with a telegram from Colonel Schneider. He's staying at the Gauleiter. He's here from Berlin. But nobody's supposed to know he's here. Don't you tell your father.
Why not?
Well, your father's pretty Austrian.
We're all Austrian.
Some people think we ought to be German. They're getting pretty mad at those who don't think so. They're getting ready to... Well, let's just hope your father doesn't get in any trouble.
Don't worry about father. He was decorated for bravery.
I know. I don't worry about him. The only one I worry about is his daughter.
Me? Why?
How old are you, Liesel?
16. What's wrong with that?
You wait, little girl, on an empty stage, for fate to turn the light on. Your life is an empty page, and men will
to you?
Oh, how nice. Oh, even before it's made. This is the prettiest dress I've ever had. I hope the captain will like it, because I want to ask him for more material.
More?
Oh, not for me. For the children, for play clothes.
The Von Trapp children never play.
But
the
they're
captain
children.
doesn't like them to get dirty.
Think of all those rocks and caves.
The captain says the best exercise is marching. The children will continue to march. I hope you find your room comfortable.
Yes, thank you.
Oh, there will be new curtains for the window in the alcove. They will be hung tomorrow.
But these curtains are very good.
There will be new curtains.
Will the captain be away long?
I don't know. Of course, he has to come home every time he hires a new governess. I sometimes think the children get rid of their governesses just so that they may see their father again.
Oh, he must really want to see them.
Ever since his wife died, they remind him too much of her. You can put that away. You won't be using it.
Why not?
The captain won't have music.
He won't have music?
And he used to love music. And there were wonderful evenings here. His wife would sing and he would play the violin or guitar. But now he shut all that out of his life.
So that's why he's the way he is. But not to have music. That's wrong for him and wrong for the children, too.
It will work out. The captain may marry again before the summer is over.
That would change everything. The children would have a mother again.
It's going to rain. You'd better shut your window.
Dear God, I know now that you have sent me here on a mission. I must help these children to love their new mother and prepare them to win her love so that she will never want them to leave her. And I pray that this will become a happy family in thy sight. God bless the captain, God bless Liesel and Friedrich, Louisa, Marta, little Gretel and Brigitte. And, oh yes, what's the other boy's name? Well, God bless what's his name. God bless the Reverend Mother and Sister Margaretta and everybody at Nannenberg Abbey. And now, dear God, about Liesel. Help her to know that I'm her friend and help her to tell me what she's up to. Are you going to tell on me? Help me to be understanding so that I may guide her footsteps. In the name of the Father and the Son. I was out taking a walk and someone locked the doors earlier than usual. And I didn't want to wake everybody up, so when I saw your window open, You're not going to tell Father, are you? Did you climb that trellis to get up here? That's how we always got up here to play tricks on the governess. Louisa can climb it with a toad in her hand. Oh, Liesel, were you out walking all by yourself? You know, if we washed that dress out tonight, nobody would notice it tomorrow. Then all this could be just between you and me. Here, you can put this on. Take your dress in there and put it to soak in the bathtub. Oh, then come back here and sit on the edge of my bed, and we'll have a talk. I told you this morning that I didn't need a governess. Well, maybe I do. hill was a lovely goatherd, lay-o-lay-o-lay-hee-hoo. Loud was the voice of the lonely goatherd, lay-o-lay-o-loo. Folks in a town quite remote herd, lay-o-lay-o-lay-hee-hoo. Lusty and clear from the goatherd's throat herd, lay-o-lay-o-loo. Oh, lady-o-lay-oh, lady-o-lay. Oh, lady-o-lay-oh, lady-o-lay-oh-lay. A prince on the bridge of a castle moat herd, lay-o-lay-o-lay-hee-hoo. Men on a rope, low two-toed herd, lay-o-lay-o-loo. Men in the midst of a tall dope herd, lay-o-lay-o-lay-hee-hoo. Men drinking beer with a bow-puffed float herd, lay-o-lay-o-loo. Oh, lady-o-lay-oh, lady-o-lay. Oh, lady-o-lay-oh, lady-o-lay-oh-lay. One little girl in a pale pink coat herd, lay-o-lay-o-lay-hee-hoo. She yodeled back to the lonely goat herd, lay-o-lay-o-loo. Soon hung along with a gleaming gloat herd, lay-o-lay-o-lay-hee-hoo. Once a duet for a girl and goat herd, lay-o-lay-o-loo. Oh, lady-o-lay-oh, lady-o-lay. Oh, lady-o-lay-oh, lady-o-lay-oh-lay. Happy are they, lady-o-lay-oh, lady-o-lay-oh. Soon a duet will become a trio, one little girl in a pale pink coat herd. She yodeled back to the lonely goat herd. Soon hung along with a gleaming gloat herd, lay-o-lay-o-lay-hee-hoo. What a duet for a girl and goat herd, lay-o-lay-o-loo. Happy are they, lady-o-lay-oh, lady-o-lay-oh. Soon a duet will become a trio, lady-o-lay-o-loo.
coffee out here?
Yes, sir. Herr Detweiler is still on the telephone.
Frau Schrader?
Oh, thank you.
No sign of the children yet, Franz?
Not yet, sir.
Oh, Georg, those mountains, they are magnificent.
Yes, they're not like any other mountains. They're friendly. Look, that stretch of green woods over there. When the wind moves through it, it's like a restless sea.
And that sweet little village?
Why, that's not a village, that's a town.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to hurt its feelings.
It's fun being with you. You're quite an experience for me.
You're quite an experience for me, too. Somewhere in you there's a fascinating man, and occasionally I catch a glimpse of him. And when I do, he's exciting.
Exciting? I've never been called exciting before.
I'm beginning to understand you better now that I see you here. You're a lot like those mountains, except that you keep moving. Garrick, how can you be away from this place as much as you are?
Maybe I've been searching for a reason to come back here to stay.
I like it here very much.
Max still can't be on the telephone. I know he's desperate about getting singers for the Colesburg Festival. You like it here?
Of course, we'd have to spend some time in Vienna. After all, I have Einrich's estate to look after.
I thought that was a corporation.
It is, and I'm president.
You president of a corporation?
After all, I managed Einrich's affairs for years before he died.
Somehow I just can't see you sitting behind a desk.
Of course, I wear a business suit and smoke a big cigar.
Excuse me, sir. Your dead father would like his coffee.
While he's telephoning?
He just finished.
I'm sorry I took so long.
Any luck?
How would you like this for the Karlsberg Festival? The finest choral group in Austria, the greatest mixed quartet in Europe, and the best soprano in the world.
Why, Max, that's something I'd love to hear.
So would I. All I've got up to now is a basso, who isn't even profundo.
Max, you always come up with a wonderful festival concert.
And why? Because my motto is, never start out looking for the people you wind up getting. That's why I've been telephoning Rome, Stockholm, London, Paris.
On Georg's telephone?
Of course. How else could I afford it? Why am I up here?
And I hoped it was because you liked me.
Of course I like you. Why shouldn't I like you? You live like a king. You have an excellent wine cellar.
Max.
I like rich people. I like the way they live. I like the way I live when I'm with them. Speaking as a government official. Georg, is there a cathedral around here?
Yes. That's our abbey. Nonnberg Abbey.
Do they have a choir?
Oh, beautiful one.
Good. In the next few days, I'll have to visit all these towns around here and listen to choirs, sangerboons, quartets.
Why, Max, you'll be here for meals, won't you?
Oh, yes. It was in a town about that size, Botsman, where I discovered the St. Ignatius Boys Choir. In 1930, they won the festival and toured all over the world. Became very famous.
Whatever became of them?
By the time their voices changed, they were rich enough to live in America. Who lives in that dilapidated old castle down there? Rumpelstiltskin?
No, Baron Elberfeld, the oldest family in the valley.
Georg, I'd like to meet them. I'd like to meet all of your friends. Why don't you have a dinner for me while I'm here? Nothing much, just something lavish.
I wouldn't know whom to invite. Today it's difficult to tell who's a friend and who's an enemy.
This is not a good time to be making enemies. Let's make some friends.
I can't understand where the children are.
You're not worried about them, are you?
No, but they should have been here to greet you.
Well, it couldn't have been an intentional slight. They haven't met me yet.
Forgive me, I'll try to find them.
Well, Elsa, have you made up your mind yet? Is he going to marry you?
Of course, he just hasn't admitted it yet. There seems to be something standing in his way.
And you don't know what it is?
No.
I do.
What?
It's very simple. It's money.
Money?
Yes. He's rich and you're rich. In all the famous love affairs the lovers have to struggle. In Garrick rooms or way upstairs the lovers starve and snuggle. They're famous for misfortune which they seem to have no fear of. While lovers who are very rich you very seldom hear of.
No sign of them anywhere.
You reach your goals in your company, your rules, or in one of your verses. pleasures. When you are poor, it is to join up the world of birth and pleasure.
Caught in a gold-plated chancery, lost in a well-filled pizzeria, trapped by a cat with a gaze of green, but
Trapped by your habits, what games are you? Moving your love.
What do you want?
Captain, I didn't see. Hi.
Who are you?
I have a telegram for Air Detweiler.
I am Air Detweiler.
You delivered your telegram. Now get out.
Georg, he's just a boy.
And I'm an Austrian. I will not be hired.
Georg, why don't you look at things the way I do? What's going to happen is going to happen. Just be sure it doesn't happen to you.
Max, it's a good thing you haven't any character, because I'm convinced if you had, I'd hate you.
Oh, you couldn't hate me.
I'm too lovable.
Mayor Detweiler, there's a call for you. It's from the mayor.
I'll take it.
Get to your rooms, get cleaned up, get back into your uniforms, and report back here. At once! Fräulein, where did they get these abominations? Out of a nightmare?
No, out of some curtains. The curtains that used to hang in my bedroom.
Just a moment. Do you mean to say people of the neighborhood have seen my children wearing old curtains?
Oh, yes. They've become very popular.
I don't wonder.
Everyone smiles at them. They say, there go Captain Von Trapp's children.
My children have always been a credit to my name.
But, Captain, they weren't. They were just unhappy little marching machines.
I don't care to hear from you about my children.
Well, you must hear from someone. You're not home long enough to know them.
I said I don't want to hear.
I know you don't, but you've got to. Take Liesel. Liesel isn't a child anymore. And if you keep treating her as one, Captain, you're going to have a mutiny on your hands. And Friedrich. Friedrich's afraid to be himself. He's shy, he's aloof. Friedrich needs your confidence. He needs you.
Don't tell me about my son.
Brigitte could tell you about him. She could tell you a lot more if you got to know her, because she notices things. And she always tells the truth, especially when you don't want to hear it. And Kurt. Kurt is sensitive. He's easily hurt, and you ignore him. You brush him aside the way you do all of them. I haven't finished yet. Louisa wants to have a good time. You've just got to let her have a good time. And Marta, I don't know about yet, but someone has to find out about her. And little Gretel just wants to be loved. Oh, please, Captain, love Gretel. Love all of them. They need you.
Stop it! Stop it! You will pack your things and return to the Abbey as soon as you can. After you've gone, there'll be peace and quiet in this house. What's that?
Singing.
Who's singing?
Your children.
My children singing?
I wanted them to sing for Frau Schrader when they met her.
Edelweiss. Georg, why didn't you tell me how enchanting your children are?
Children, why don't you chauffeur us straight to the garden?
Yes, show me the gardens. I want to see everything, and with you too. I don't know any of your names yet, but that's okay. I'm sure I won't for a very long time.
Well, I'm Martha.
You were right. I don't know my own children.
Well, they're waiting to know you. They want so much to. After I've gone.
No, please stay.
If I can give any help.
You've helped already. You've brought music back into my home. I had forgotten. Thank you.
They, a drop of the golden sun, me, a name I call myself, far a long, long way to run.
I came back to congratulate you.
Thank you.
The captain was really moved.
Yes, I think he was pleased. He's asked me to stay on with the children.
You're staying on?
Until September.
September.
Then I go back to the abbey.
The abbey?
I'm going to be a nun.
Oh, how nice. When you get back to the abbey, think of us.
I'll pray for you.
That goes for our hostess.
Shh. It's much more pleasant out on the terrace. Elberfeld, it's good to have you and the Baroness here again.
So good to see you, darling. You look marvelous. A bit gray, but marvelous indeed. I must say, Frau Schrader is simply the most charming woman in all of Austria. Outside of me, of course. Anyhow, darling, she's divine. I must say she's simply charming.
I hope she isn't ill.
Oh, no, just a headache. I'm going up to get her now. We'll join you on the terrace in a few minutes.
Ta-ta, darling.
Father, I don't think these people are having a very good time.
Half the people I invited on speaking to the other half.
Well, Father, maybe they're having a good time not speaking to each other.
Oh, sir, Frau Schrader asked me to let you know that she will join you in a few moments.
Thank you. You might see if she would like this glass of brandy.
Kurt, I haven't danced the Landler since I was a little girl.
Oh, you remember it. Show me.
No, I haven't danced.
But you said the left hand behind the back.
Yes, that's right. But first the boy and girl meet. Now you're going to bow. Are you ready? Wait. We're going to walk. Don't forget.
Come, Max. We're having a party.
Good. Tell your father it's sure to be a success. I'm here.
Max.
Elsa, without a doubt, you're the most beautiful cooperation president in the entire world.
Thank you, Max.
Max, you're back. And as usual, just in time for dinner.
Georg, did you really think you could give a gala without me?
Oh no, now we have an odd man.
A little odd, but charming.
At least, run and ask Frau Schmidt to set 2 more places for dinner. And I want to see Fräulein Maria right away.
2 places?
We need another woman.
Who, Lisa?
No, she's much too young. Why, I'll ask Marie.
You're not serious.
But of course.
But she's a nursemaid.
I don't think of her that way.
Well, I don't mind. But your guests, you can't ask them to dine with Maria.
Why not?
Go ahead, Elsa. Tell them why not.
Max, can you change in a hurry?
Yes, Max, we could use you this evening.
Frau Schrader, they're talking about you out there.
Come on, Georg. I've been dodging these people for an hour.
Brigitte, have you seen your father?
Good evening, Fräulein Maria.
Good evening, dear dead father. It's nice to see you again.
Yes, you're going to.
I knew it all along. Frau Schrader didn't have a headache. She just wanted to get out of the party. She was faking. Now, Brigitte, you shouldn't say things you don't know are true. But I do know. I heard you say to father she'd been touching these people. That doesn't mean that she didn't have a headache. It's very important that you children like Frau Schrader. Well, I like her all right. Why is it important? Well, I think she's going to be your new mother. Father's never going to marry her. Why, he couldn't. Why couldn't he? Because he's in love with you. Now, Brigitte, that's just the kind of thing that's no that. No, Brigitte.
Remember the other night when we were all sitting on the floor singing the Edelweiss song he taught us? Well, after we finished, you laughed at him for forgetting the words. He didn't forget the words. He just stopped singing to look at you. And when he speaks to you, the way his voice sounds.
No, Brigitte, no!
And the way you looked at him just now when you were dancing. You're in love with him.
Now, Greta, just one more dance and then off to bed. Oh, Marie, you're not going to have dinner with the children this evening. You're going to have dinner with us. You'll have to change. You'll have to hurry. Oh, and Marie, wear the dress you wore the other evening when we were all singing. It was lovely, soft and white.
Shall I announce dinner, Captain?
Oh, no, not yet. Georg, the children will want to say goodnight. I want the children to say goodnight the way they did for me.
Oh, no, not here.
Please, Georg, it was so sweet.
Not in front of strangers.
Please, Georg, for me.
Presto changeo!
Thanks, George, just in time for dinner. Yes, come on in. Children, now.
There's a sad sunset playing from the clock in the hall, and the bells in the steeple too. And up in the nursery, an absurd little bird is popping out to say coo-coo. Coo-coo. Regretfully they tell us, but firmly they compel us to say goodbye to you. So long, farewell, auf Wiedersehen, good night. So long, farewell, auf Wiedersehen, adieu. So long, farewell, au revoir, auf Wiedersehen. I'd like to stay and taste my first champagne. Yes?
No.
So long, farewell, auf Wiedersehen, good night.
I leave and leave as I say goodbye. Goodbye.
something like this for the festival, and I find it here.
Wait a minute, Max.
Imagine, a singing group of 7 children in one family.
Now, Max, Gail didn't even want the children to sing for the guests tonight. I had to persuade him.
Ah, then you have influence. You must talk to him.
Max,
Elsa, this is important to Austria. And it wouldn't do me any harm either.
Max.
Yes, Reverend Mother. God bless you, my daughter. Are they?
Maria has asked to see you. I know it's taken her a long time.
I waited until she wanted to come to me.
It's strange. She seems happy to be here, yet unhappy too.
Why did they send her back to us? Do you know?
She doesn't speak. She hasn't spoken except in prayer.
I shall see her. This must have been a trying experience for you. It was, Mother. Has it taught you anything? I've learned that I never want to leave these walls again. Why did they send you back to us? They didn't send me back. I left. I left without telling them I was going. Without saying goodbye. Sit down, Maria. Maria, what happened? Why did you do this? I was frightened. Frightened? I never felt that way before. I couldn't stay. I knew that here I would be safe, that here I could be away from it. Our abbey is not to be used as an escape. What is it you can't face? I can't face him again. Thank you, Sister Margareta. Maria, are you in love with Captain Von Trapp? I don't know. I don't know. Tell me about it, my child. Brigitte said that I was, and that her father was in love with me. And then there he was, and we were looking at each other, and I could hardly breathe. I knew I couldn't stay. But you do like him, Maria. Oh, yes. Did you let him see how you felt? If I did, I didn't know that I did. That's what's been torturing me. I was there on God's errand. To have asked for the captain's love would have been wrong. Oh, I don't know. I do know this. I am ready at this very moment to take my vows of poverty, obedience, and chastity. Maria, the love of a man and woman is holy too. The first time we talked together, you told me that you remembered your father and mother before they had died. Do you remember? Were they happy?
Oh, yes. They were very happy.
Well, Maria, you were born of their happiness, of their love. And my child, you have a great capacity to love. What you must find out is how does God want you to spend your love?
But I pledged my life to God's service. I've pledged my life to God.
My daughter, if you love this man, it doesn't mean you love God less. You must find out. You must go back.
No, Mother. Please don't ask me to do that. Let me stay here, please.
Maria, these walls were not made to shut out problems. You have to face them. You have to find the life you were born to live.
But how do I find it?
Look for it.
Now sing seriously. Liesel, give us a key.
Tell me someday.
That's nice.
Very nice, except it's no good. Imagine you're on the stage of a big concert hall.
What concert hall, Uncle Max?
Any concert hall. Maybe Carlsberg Concert Hall, but a concert hall full of people. Let's try it again.
Do, mi, so, la.
Gretel, why don't you sing loud?
I got this one thing.
Oh. There. Now you can sing loud for Uncle Max. The night of the party you sang so beautifully, with such spirit. Let's try it again.
Do, mi, so, la.
They wanted to sing for me, the darlings, but they don't sing as well as they used to.
We need Fräulein Maria.
We do not need Fräulein Maria. You can sing just as well with me.
But Georg, I had experience with choirs and quartets, and
Max, please. Now, what would you like to sing? Do,
But
what,
Fräulein Maria always...
We are not to mention Fräulein Maria.
Come on, Max, I feel like a brisk walk.
That's just what I need. Is anyone using the car?
Max.
Now, Lisa, what are we going to sing?
Hills are alive with the sound of you. With songs they have sung for 1,000.
No, not that. Louisa, did you play any of your tricks, any of your jokes on Fräulein Maria?
Only those she liked and laughed at.
You didn't put toast in her bed.
No, Father.
Something must have happened for her to leave us without even saying goodbye.
Isn't Fräulein Maria coming back?
No, darling, I don't think so.
But she was the best governess we ever had.
You're not going to have a governess anymore.
Oh, good.
I'm not sure that's good.
You're going to have a new mother.
A new mother.
Frau Schrader?
Yes. It's all settled last night, and I'm very happy. Well, I think it's time for my afternoon walk.
When Fräulein Maria wanted to feel better, she used to sing that song, remember? Yes. All right, let's try it. Raindrops on roses and whiskers on kittens, bright copper kettles and warm woolen mittens, brown paper packages tied up with strings. These are a few of my favorite things.
Why don't I feel better?
Girls in white dresses with blue satin sashes, snowflakes that stay on my nose and my lashes, silver white when the dawn bites, when the evening, when I'm feeling sad, I simply remember my favorite thing, and then I don't feel so Oh, children, I'm so happy to see you. I must find your father right away.
I'll find him.
I'll go with you.
How's your sore finger?
You remember.
Liesel, are you all right? Yes, Fräulein, I'm all right. Many telegrams lately? No, Fräulein. Now I'll be glad to go to boarding school. Liesel, you can't use boarding school to escape your problems. You have to face them. Oh, I have so much to tell you. We have some things to tell you, too. I'm sure you have a great deal to tell me. I guess the most important thing is Father's going to be married. Married? To Frau Schrader. Are you sure? Oh, yes, he just told us. He told us himself.
I found him.
Alicia.
Luisa, Brigitte, boys. Maria will be in the nursery.
You've come back.
Yes, Captain.
You left us without any explanation whatsoever, without even saying goodbye.
It was very wrong of me. Forgive me.
Tell me why.
Please don't ask. Anyway, the reason no longer exists.
Then you're back to stay?
No. Only until you can make arrangements for another.
Oh, no. The children missed you very much. I missed... Everybody missed you. Nothing was the same while you were away. Everything was different. Wrong. Maria, you go up to the children now. We'll talk later. Oh, Maria. A new dress?
We have a new postulant.
I know I'm right. We'll find him and ask him.
I'll take your word for it, Elsa.
Georg, settle this for Max and me. Just how far down the property does your mountain go?
Can you make out that stone wall down there? That's the property line.
You see? I told you.
I didn't argue about it, Elsa.
I know, and that makes me furious. I hate to win without a fight.
There's that, Father. While you were gone, you had a long-distance call from Berlin.
Now, who could be calling me from Berlin?
They said you'd know who it was.
Thank you, Franz. Georg, what were we just talking about?
This is not the first phone call you've had from Berlin.
Georg, you know I have no political convictions. Can I help it if other people have?
The Germans have promised not to invade Austria. Max knows that.
Then why does he bother to answer those phone calls from Berlin?
Because if they don't keep their promise, I want to have some friends among them.
Naturally.
Oh, you agree too?
Georg, this is the way I look at it. There was a man who was dying, and they gave him his last rites. They asked him, "Do you renounce the devil and all his works?" And he said, "At the moment, I prefer not to make any enemies."
Georg, if they should invade us, would you defy them?
Yes.
Do you realize what might happen to you, to your property,
To your children?
to everyone close to you, to Elsa, to me?
What will you do?
What anyone with any sense would do. Just sit tight and wait for it all to blow over.
Oh, and you think that it will?
Well, one thing's for sure, nothing you can do about it will make any difference.
Don't look so serious, darling. Take the world off your shoulders. Relax. You dear, attractive, dewy-eyed idealist. Today you have to learn to be a realist.
You may be bent on doing deeds of daring do, but up against a shark, what can a herring do?
Be wise, compromise.
Compromise and be wise?
Let them think you're honest, like being unforbidden.
I will not bow my head to the men I despise.
You don't have to bow your head, just stoop a little.
Why not learn to put your faith and your reliance on an obvious and simple fact of science? A crazy planet full of crazy people. If somewhere salty all around the night, and every time you turn it on, the sun is out another day. Those
planet, and every constellation in the sky revolves around the center of the universe, a lovely thing called I.
And there's no way to tell it, there's no way to
On one thing alone we agree. Each one of us is important to himself. Well, you don't survive by giving up. And you don't outwit a lion by putting your
Well,
head
you're called to Berlin, sir.
in the lion's mouth.
I'll call them back.
Yes, you might as well talk to them now.
Go!
Georg, I feel I know what's going to happen here. Can't you see things my way?
No, not if you're willing to see things there.
There's one thing you do better here than we do in Vienna. Your sunsets. I'm going to miss them.
Captain! Oh, I beg your pardon.
Maria! Captain, you didn't tell me Fräulein Maria was back. I'm delighted.
Thank you. Captain, the children would like to know if they can take a holiday from their lessons tomorrow so that we can go on a picnic.
Yes, I don't mind.
That will make them very happy. And may I be permitted to wish you happiness too, Frau Schrader, Captain. The children have told me you're going to be married.
Oh, I'm afraid the children are wrong. Georg, I've got to finish packing if I'm going to get back to Vienna.
If you feel you must, I'll tell Franz to have the car ready.
I can do that. Your ring, Captain. Auf Wiedersehen, Georg. Goodbye, Maria.
I'm sorry if I said something I shouldn't have.
You did say the wrong thing, but you said it at the right time.
The children told me you were going to marry Frau Schrader.
We found we just couldn't see the same way. Anyway, that door is shut.
Sister Margareta says, when God shuts a door...
I know. He opens the window. Maria, what made you run away from the attic? What made you come back?
Mother Abbess. She said you have to look for your life.
Often when you find it, you don't recognize it. Not at first. And then one day, one night, it all stands before you. Maria, I look at you now and I realize this is not something that has just happened. Something I've known deep inside me for many weeks. You knew it too. What was it that told you?
Brigitte. She said that night when we were dancing.
She was right. It was not just an ordinary dance, was it?
I hadn't danced since I was a very little girl.
When you were a very little girl, did a very little boy ever kiss you?
Uh-huh.
That's quite different too.
Is it? It is different.
Your whole life will be different now, Maria. I'll take you anywhere you want to go. Give you everything you want.
Oh, I don't want to go anywhere. All I can wish for is right here.
Those two should get together sometime.
Who?
Mother Abbess and Brigitte. Maria, is there someone I should go to ask permission to marry you?
Why don't we ask
The children.
I don't think she's had time to put in the linings.
Sister Bertha, the mirror. Why, Mother, don't be vain, my darling. Let me say it for you. You are indeed beautiful, my dear.
Festival, 1938. And see, the Von Trapp family singers. And here are your names. Liesel, Friedrich, Louisa, Kurt, Brigitte, Marta, and Greta.
Why am I always last?
Because you're the youngest.
Now, Liesel, I'm depending on you. You must all be ready by 11 o'clock in the morning, day after tomorrow. That's when the
Stepmother, could you help me, please? The gallbladder is here. He wants to know why we aren't flying the new flag.
Hi.
I tried to explain.
Keep quiet. When is Captain Von Trapp returning?
Who knows? When a man is on his honeymoon.
These are not times for joking. It's been 4 days since Yalshos, and this is the only house in the province not flying the flag of the Third Reich.
You mean the one with the black spider on it?
Brigitte,
Do you permit such remarks in this house? Who are you?
I am Maximilian Detweiler, First Secretary of the Ministry of Culture and Education.
That was in the old regime.
Ah, in the old regime, I was third secretary. Now I'm first.
Then you will order them to fly the flag.
Captain Von Trapp would... I can take my orders only from Captain Von Trapp.
You will take your orders from us, and so will the captain. Hi.
Kyle.
Why was he so cross?
Everybody's cross these days.
Is Father going to be in trouble?
He doesn't have to be. The thing to do today is to get along with everybody. Anyway, Liesel, the bus leaves 11 o'clock Friday morning. You must all be ready.
Uncle Max, are you sure this is going to be all right with Father?
Why, he'll be pleased and proud.
Liesel, do you think so?
Brigitte, don't you trust me?
No.
Well, anyway, the bus leaves at 11 o'clock.
Fraulein Lisa, see what I have here?
That's Father's luggage.
Yes, they're back.
They're back.
Liesel, they'll have so much to tell us. Let's not hurry in telling them anything.
They're back. They're back.
Georg, we didn't expect you back until next week.
Max, it's good you're here. There's much I want to know.
Children, we miss you so much. We missed all that noise you make in the morning.
All that noise you make telling each other to be quiet. We miss climbing up the stairs to say goodnight.
We missed hearing you sing. Well, you came back just in time to hear us sing. Look, Father, we're going to be singing in the concert festival Friday night.
Let me see that. Max, are you responsible for this?
Georg, I've just been meaning to talk to you about that.
You can't talk your way out of this one.
Presents!
Now, Georg, I had to make a last-minute decision. I was lucky to have entered them at all. They'll be the talk of the festival. 7 children in one family.
Not my family.
But the committee heard them, and they were enchanted.
Really, Max? What did they say?
Oh, you never heard such praise.
Georg, did you hear?
The Von Trapp family does not sing in public.
But if they make people happy...
And for the festival, people come from all over the world.
It's out of the question.
Georg, it's for Austria.
There is no Austria.
But the Anschluss happened peacefully. Let's at least be grateful for that.
Grateful to these swine?
Maria, I admire the way he feels, but he must at least pretend to work with these people. He has to compromise. You must convince him.
No, Max, no.
Maria, you must.
Max, I can't ask Georg to be less than what he is.
Then I will talk to him. Why, if the children don't sing at the festival, well, it would be a reflection on Austria. And it wouldn't do me any good either.
Maria, I've always known you loved us children. Now I know you love Father. Oh, I do, Lisa. I love him very much. But how can you be sure? Because I don't think first of myself anymore. I think first of him. I know now how to spend my love. When you're my new mother. Oh, Ralph, I'm glad to meet you finally.
I have a telegram for Captain Montrap.
You stay here and I'll take it.
I am under orders to make sure the captain gets it.
I think you can trust me to give it to him.
I have my orders.
Silly, they're married.
Oh, Franz, this telegram is to be delivered into the hands of Captain Montrap.
Hi.
Hi.
Ralph, even Franz?
Yes, even Franz, even me, even everyone in Albert except for the great Captain Montrap. If he knows what's good for him, he'll come over to the right side.
Ralph, don't talk like
And
that.
if he doesn't, he better get out of the country. There are things that happen to a man like that. He better get out quick. Cry all you want, but just remember what I've said before it's too late. And you remember too.
Please, don't cry.
But how can he talk against father that way?
Maybe he wasn't threatening your father. Maybe he was warning him.
Lisa,
What is it, Georg?
I didn't think I would have to face a decision this soon. Berlin has offered me a commission in their navy.
Well, Georg?
I can't just brush it aside. I mean, it would be exciting to have a ship under me again. What I mean is, it would be a relief and a comfort to know that you and the children were safe. Please help me, Maria.
Georg, whatever you decide will be my decision.
Thank you. I know now I can't do it.
Of course not.
We'll have to get out of Austria right away.
You'll have to leave tonight. Now.
Not without my family. We can't just pick up and leave. We'll have to plan. We'll have to have time.
Hi. Sir, Admiral von Schreiber of the Navy of the Third Reich is here to see you.
Thank you, Franz. They didn't give us time.
Then we'll have to make time.
I'll bring him in. We must be careful.
What's happening? Stormtroopers? Maria, this is what I was afraid of.
Max, stay with Georg, please. Give me the children, quickly.
This way, Admiral. Admiral von Schreiber, this is Air Detweiler. Max, I believe you already know Air Zeppelin. Would you gentlemen care to sit down?
We're here on business.
Captain, a telegram was sent to you 3 days ago.
I've only just now received it. I've only been home half an hour.
The captain has been on his honeymoon, sir.
Congratulations, Captain.
Thank you, sir.
Your record in the war is very well remembered by us, Captain.
It's good to hear you say that, sir.
Let's get to the point.
If you don't mind. In our Navy, we hold you in very high regard. That explains why I'm here. Having had no answer to our telegram, the High Command sent me in person.
I'm very flattered, but I've had no time to consider.
I'm here to present you with your commission.
I'm deeply conscious of the honor.
And your orders are to report immediately to the naval base at Bremerhaven.
Immediately? Oh, I'm afraid that would be impossible for you, Georg.
Admiral, may I present to you my wife, the Baroness von Trapp, Admiral von Schreiber.
Madame?
What I meant, sir, is that we are all singing in the Carlsberg Festival Friday night. You see right here in the program.
It's been all arranged by the Ministry of Culture and Education.
Friday night? This is Wednesday. It might be possible that you could report to Bremerhaven by Monday.
Admiral,
Is there a phone around here?
Yes, right this way. If there's any question whatsoever, perhaps by adding with my voice, we might be able to...
Captain, it gives her all the names of the children.
Why, it says the Von Trapp family singers. I'm head of the Von Trapp family.
It's hard to believe, Captain. You singing in a concert.
You can believe what you choose.
It doesn't say here what you're going to sing at the concert, Captain. What are you going to sing?
Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti. Lita, will you give us a do? Do, a deer, a female deer. Re, a drop of golden sun. Mi, a name I call myself.
For a long, long way to run. Jam and bread, la 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 la, la 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 la.
Thank you. Oh, just a moment. I have an announcement that concerns you. Ladies and gentlemen, the festival concert has come to its conclusion. Except, of course, we don't know what that conclusion is going to be. While the judges are putting their heads together to arrive at a decision, I think there ought to be an encore. It seems that this is the last chance the family Von Trapp will have to sing together for a long, long time. I have just been informed that the captain leaves directly from this concert to his new position in the naval forces of the Third Reich. a guard of honor has arrived to escort the captain directly from this concert hall to the naval base at Bremerhaven. And now, ladies and gentlemen, the Captain Von Trapp and his family once again.
There's a sad sort of clanging from the clock in the hall, and the bells in the steeple too. And up in the nursery, an absurd little bird is popping out to say
Regretful individuals, but firmly they compel us to say
goodbye to you. So long, farewell, auf Wiedersehen, good night. So long, farewell, auf Wiedersehen, adieu. Adieu, 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 adieu. So long, farewell, auf Wiedersehen, goodbye. We flit, we float, we flee, we fly. So long, farewell, auf Wiedersehen, goodbye. The sun has gone, that it's almost done.
Ladies and gentlemen, I have here the results of our concert festival. We will start with third award. For this honor, the judges have named Fritz and his dog Frankfurter.
Frankfurt, jump. Frankfurt, jump. Frankfurt, jump.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, for second award. For this honor, the judges have named Fräulein Schweiger, first soloist of St. Agatha's Church at Moorbach. And now, ladies and gentlemen, for first award. The highest honor in all the Ostmark, the judges have named the family Von Trapp. The family Von Trapp.
The Von Trapps are gone, and if they're not found, I'm holding you personally responsible.
Play something.
How many of them are there?
I've counted only 8 stormtroopers and their officer. Sister Margareta, We didn't know we'd put the Abbey in this danger.
This is outrageous. The church has always been a sanctuary.
Not for these people. This is the third time they've searched the Abbey.
Isn't this God's house?
Shh. Yes, darling.
We must be very, very quiet. Let you know they're gone.
After they're gone, can we go home?
No, darling. We have a very long drive ahead of us.
Lisa, let's all stay close to each other.
Shh.
Oh, shh.
Lieutenant! No one here, sir.
Then come along.
God.
They've gone.
Reverend Mother, we are sorry we brought this upon you.
Reverend Mother, we can never thank you.
We hid our car deep in the woods. As soon as it's safe, we'll start.
Oh, the car will do you no good. They left God on the road in front of the gate.
I've been listening to the wireless. The roads are blocked. The border's been closed.
I've always thought of these mountains as being my friends, standing there protecting us. Now it seems as if they've become our enemies.
Never your enemy. Haven't you read? I will lift mine eyes into the hills, from whence cometh my help. Georg, I know that mountain as well as I know this garden. And so do you. And after we're over that mountain, we're in Switzerland.
But the children.
We can help them.
No, we can do it without help.
You have help. For ye shall go out with joy, and be led forth with peace. The mountains and the hills shall break forth before you into singing.
Thank you. Thank you.